In this video, we're going to take a look at adding a widget plugin. Now, some plugins will add widgets of their own when they are installed. So we're going to take a look at an example today. I'm going to install a plugin, Google Maps widget plugin, and that'll give us another available widget here, another widget that we can add to our widget areas. So let's install that plugin. I'm going to go to plugins, and the name of the plugin is called the Google Maps widget. I'm going to do a search for that plugin and install it. Yes, I do want to install it, and I'm going to activate the plugin. Now, with our previous plugins, when we added a plugin, we got a settings area where we could further configure the plugin so that it would be incorporated in our site. So what happens with widget plugins, they tend to have like they don't have a settings area, but you just go directly to the widgets area. So I'm going to go to the widgets area, and I'm going to do a refresh, and we should have another available widget here. And yes, we do. We have this Google Maps widget, and we can add this to our main sidebar or our front page widget area. We have two widget areas, remember, on the front page. So I'm going to add it to the main sidebar. Take the Google Maps widget, and as soon as I add it to the main sidebar, you'll see that I get some options here, and basically I need a title for the map, so I'm going to call it Julian's house. And I need an address. I'll put the address of where I grew up in Winnipeg when I was younger, 392 Lyle, 392 Lyle Street. That's Winnipeg, Manitoba. And here I have an option for the thumbnail size. So that's how it's going to appear in the sidebar at this particular size. And remember, we have a responsive theme, so if it's a little bit bigger than our allowable area, then the image will shrink down, because our 2012 theme is responsive. But you could adjust this if you needed to, if you're using a different theme. And here's just some I guess Google Map kind of configuration information, the zoom size and the map type. You could have satellite or whatever. Okay, and then link to Lightbox. That means that when the user actually clicks on the map, it'll open up into a bigger in a pop-up in a bigger size window, and that's kind of useful actually. So I'm going to keep that, and you can actually go and configure this further and choose the map size. So 550, I maybe want to make that a little bit bigger, 600. And this is will be the pop-up size. A light box is essentially a light pop-up. It's just a little box that pops up when you click on something. We're going to click on the small thumbnail map, and then it's going to give me a pop-up with a bigger size map. So I can save that and then close, and now it's part of the main sidebar, and the main sidebar appears on the page that has a default template assigned to it. So that is basically our blog page, so it should be on our blog page. If I go back to my website, do a refresh, and there it is. It's over here. I can see now I have a Google map here on my blog page, and if I click on here, I will get a bigger window, 600 by 600, and I can even interact with this map just like you can with Google's map. And I got a little title down here, so it's quite a useful plugin a useful widget that you can add to your sidebar, or even in your home there, you could add it to the bottom there, giving the address of in the footer here, giving the address of your company or whatever.